Oh, hey there, Carlos. What's up, Kate? How's everybody doing? Nom, nom, nom. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm tired. I am so tired that it's kind of unbelievable how tired I am. I am here by the grace of caffeine. Gotta turn my notifications off real quick. Sapporo's not first. There we go. What up, Hellbolt? Love you, man. All right, so I should probably open up the work app, right? In case you guys wanted something. All right. All right, now I'm ready. So Amazing Con. Not to be confused with Awesome Con. Completely different con. Listen, the first day in Vegas is always a whirlwind. So, yes, I got the name wrong on the very first day. Listen. Awesome Kong. Uh, it is. Vegas is interesting. Yeah, I will never say all that. That'll never happen. Um, Vegas is different than I remember. Last time I was in Vegas was like 17 years ago. It was a completely different monster. It was pre-COVID. It was definitely a lot less busy. There was tons of room to roam around. It was not jam packed. Put it this way: Robin Thicke did a free concert in the middle of Fremont Street, and there was still room to walk around the concert and go to the hotel. So it was not packed. There was a Magic Con at the southern end of the strip. I didn't see any nerds. So you're so handsome. It's kind of unbelievable. I cannot believe that you're my son.
And I cannot believe Uncle Chuck said that to me.
Okay, stop. Stop. All right, now you just took it too far. Like magicians? Oh, okay. What up, BK? If you're wondering if I brought y'all something from amazing Las Vegas Comic Con LC, yeah, it was the TCG. What up, Don? Um, and had a Carrot Top lives in Vegas. That's why Carrot Top is has a residency. Oh, well, actually, he did. Now he's does not look like a normal human being anymore. What? Hello, lady. Um, Carrot Top is an interesting human being. He has decided to grow dreads and paint them purple. He is a huge nerd. So, um, I was not only did did we make an amazing con bundle for three people who want to jump in. We also did a signed, sealed, delivered featuring mostly stuff we picked up at the con. We found a gentleman that was liquidating his comic book collection, and we said, oh boy, let us see what you have. And we bought a lot of it. We did another Alex Ross. Instead of a 4x4, we have a 5, a fiver. That's a thing. And we have, in addition to that, another set that is on the way. And we still have this left over. This is what's left over after we made all of those things. That is how much we picked up at the con. Yeah. Doug spent some dollars. You almost dropped a cozy print in the driveway? Lee, last time I talked to Lee, he did really well. Now, Kate did well, but let's talk about Kate Crawford for a bit. So, now I wasn't present when this happened, but apparently, I believe it was right before we had soup dumplings, which, so good. So good. Kate may or may not have been approached to do a cover, as in a contracted cover. Now, it's none of my business to talk about it, because she's here to defend herself. And you know I only like talking about people when they can't defend themselves. But Kate's leaps and bounds that she has taken in the world of comic book cover art has potentially paid off. You officially signed it today. There you go. And now you can talk about it. Okay, good. So Kate is now a contracted cover artist. So that's always exciting. We were ecstatic when we found out. Doug was like, I've got great news that all of you are going to love. And he was right. We loved it. Let's go with that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. All right, I need some numbers. Lady, pick a number 1 through 5. 5. All right. Don, top or bottom? Five from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so they're just going to go in order. That was easy. Carlos, pick a number 1 through 10. This is your moment to shine. Don't screw it up. 2, he says. All right, Hellbolt, top or bottom? Two from the top. 1, 2. Feels like nothing's in that envelope. Never stop, never stopping. All right, 7 times as always. Whew, that's an early 3. Well, that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Oh, and then 3 goes to the bottom there. Interesting. Okay. I'm caught up on chat. Listen, the Alex Ross is for those who like Alex Ross's work. If you are not a fan of Alex Ross, that ain't for you. It is a little bit cheaper than the last time we did it because we do have an additional one, and we do not have the extra signed comic, just the 9.8 signed CGC Sig series. But what we did do is we grabbed one of the larger signed prints and made that a free giveaway. So a little bit less, but we're adding a giveaway. Signed Sealed has a lot of Hall of Famers in it. It has George Perez, who is no longer with us, whose signature on pretty much anything is now great to have. There is some John Romita Jr. in there. There is, there's some goodies in there too. That one I am excited for. I believe we threw in a J. Scott Campbell as well. So if you do like comics, the Signed Sealed Delivered is your typical Signed Sealed Delivered. And this pile of stuff is one of the Amazing Con bundles. So this entire pile is one. What else? What else can I talk about? I learned how to play Pai Gow. That was fun. Oh, you just got dangled. What up, Dangle? What else? I mean, I really didn't. Other than Alex Amo is finally in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. I mean, I remember him chasing the points this season. I want to say it was. I think I was in fourth grade, so it might have been somewhere around 1987 or 88. Oh, Hellbold, I was never a millionaire. Yeah. There's not many people who follow hockey that have a bad thing to say against Alexander McGillney. Like, he wasn't a hated player other than he was always going to get a point against you. Dangle, how are you doing, man? At least a decade late. Yeah. Oh, my lord! Hello! Hello, my lord! Hello! Hello, Poppy! God, Andrew Truck better be in. Had to buy two to get number three. I get it. You should have an email for that book you bought, Lord Brownie. It'll be being delivered to the post office tomorrow morning. Okay, good. Let me get these in order while we do this. Two and three are gone. 5, 6, 7 are right in a row. That's crazy. I hear a niner in there. Jimmy Bean. All right. Oh, so a funny thing about last week's shipping. Last week, I went to deposit all of the stuff at the post office only to find out it was Juneteenth and the post office was closed, and I forgot to mention it on stream. So those didn't actually get there until Monday, so I apologize. You're going to be receiving rapid fire packages. Better than Bills. It's correct. It's correct. All right, folks. This is a pretty heavy DCD collects signed, sealed, delivered. Some of these SIGs are tough to get, and some of these books are not easy to get either. So, without any further ado, DCD Collects proudly presents Signed, Sealed, Delivered. 2 of 10, my lord. Coupon cutter. Hey, that's the Amazing Spider-Man. Jimmy's over here giggling his brains off. Oh, that is a super famous signature. Who is that? I forgot. That's not Inuyuk. I forgot. I've looked that up before. Oh, I know who that is. What up, Craig? He said doo doo. I did. I did, Craig. I said doo doo. All right, so that is the Amazing Spider-Man #2 variant. What is here? Oh, 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 oh! This is a book a lot of people know. And yes, that is Tyler Kirkham's signature on the special 30th edition. Tyler Kirkham is everywhere. Good, Dangle. That is an official Archival Comics COA. My lord, you got #3. DCD Collects proudly presents Signed, Sealed, Delivered. My lord, please tell us what your favorite comic book character family is. When we scored this, I was like, I know exactly who I want to get this. And sure enough, Superman, Son of Kal-El #1. This is the Metropolis Comic-Con 2021 variant. Ain't that something? Look at the faces and names on that cover. Of course it is in special envelope #3. Now, what could we have possibly put in here with it? What could we have possibly matched a Superman with? Oh, it's just a John Boy Myers. Dawn of DC Superman 2. It's almost like it's meant to be. Kismet has spoken. This has the official John Boy Myers seal of approval and an additional secondary Justice Comics COA. So this is double certed for your pleasure. By the way, go to a con and ask John Boy Myers how much it costs to sign a book. I'll just leave it at that. All right, my lord. I think you got what you needed.
That's messed up. That's absolutely messed up.
Let me get these in order, too. Jimmy, is it messed up? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's wrong? Apparently, I don't know how to put things in order. Smacking the camera. All right, there we go. All right, we're good now.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Carlos. I needed that. I'll even give you a bonus. Ew. Carlos is like, not to be outdone. Oh, I may or may not have a little bit of a delay baked into that, just in case. So, good try, bud. But I'm already on it. There is a Todd in here. Now, this is a Trevor DC collab. So, you know, when Trevor's involved, there's going to be, if Todd is available for Trevor to draft into a product, you know he is going to put a Todd in there. And if I'm not mistaken, in the pool of comics we had to choose from, I believe there was a Todd in there. Now, I didn't do that half, so we'll have to see. And the easiest way is to start with envelope 5 and 6. Brownie's like, hey, I got mine. I want Carlos to get his. So, DCD Collects proudly presents Signed, Sealed, Delivered. 5 of 10, Carlos. If there's a Todd, you need it. Oh, this was one of the limited. Let me tell you about this. This is Jeff Loeb is the artist. Jim Lee worked on this book as well. There are a few big names that worked on this. This is, of course, your foil variant, virgin variant. As we know, these things go for about $30 a pop by themselves. What up, T-Bone? Just open up some comics, man. So this was part of the Batman DC VIP pass that we got 2 of. So this actually was exclusive to the VIPs at the show.
Hey, Daddy, guess what?
Chicken butt.
No, but I can still. I will.
Yeah, baby.
I will. What?
Focus.
I will never forget that I played with Paul Maitland and.
Paul and Amy?
Yeah.
I know. That's pretty awesome. When they come in, we'll talk about it, okay? You going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, the keys are over on the table.
The meow meow.
All right, love you. In addition, what could we have possibly put with Batman? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think there is a trade inbound. Trade inbound. Lord Brownie, I have a feeling you are going to want to reach out to Mr. Los about a certain book. What was pulled so far? Well, we just pulled the Jerry Ordway. Before that, we pulled the Superman by John Boy Myers. And before that, we pulled the... My goodness, man, I don't remember what the other one was. That's how bad my short-term memory is. I forgot the first one. Now listen, in my defense, I've been staring at comic books for like 92 hours. Spider-Man, that's right. Spider-Man. So this is Jerry Ordway. Jerry Ordway is not only a writer, he is also a penciler, he is also an inker and a colorist. The guy does everything. So I have a feeling you two will be having a conversation. This is also has a Ken Golden certificate of authenticity. I'll let you guys haggle that one. Carlos, number 6. Hey, Trevor, I know you probably wouldn't think it, but Carlos is chasing Todd. Ooh. That is a gorgeous color cover. I said, well, I had to put it in the description. Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse, numero uno. Oh, Carlos. 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 Hey, Carlos. Carlos, listen, Carlos. This little nugget right here is pretty much your buy-in by itself. This is a foil variant. J. Scott Campbell signed Virgin variant. And you know what? I was the one that stood in line and got this signed. I can personally guarantee that J. Scott Campbell signed this right in front of me. And I had, what was it, a good 5-minute conversation, T-Bone? I got to talk to him and pick his brain. I said, hey man, I was like, I just love the way that you draw women. You draw like the way you make their faces and their eyes say more than any other part of their body. And I said, of all of the things, because you've done covers for everybody, I was like, what is your favorite property to do covers of? And he says, honestly, he goes, it's odd. Nobody's ever really asked me that before. So I'd have to say, like, it has to be Spider-Man, because I always go back to Spider-Man. And I said, listen, anytime you draw a redhead, I'm all about it. He goes, yeah, I do draw a lot of redheads, don't I? I was like, sir, yes, sir. And then he shook my hand and we parted ways. So this not only is a J. Scott Campbell signed comic, Virgin foil variant, it is also the subject of the conversation I had with him. So he actually loves drawing the people of the Spider-Verse. So there you go, man. J. Scott Campbell signed. Virgin foil variant. He was also only there for 2 of the days. He wasn't there for Sunday. So believe me when I say, J. Scott Campbell's line went from his table in the front all the way to the back of the con. It stayed that way from the moment the con opened to the moment the con ended. And he actually wasn't there on Sunday. So people actually had to get cut out of line. They had to cap the line, and certain people did not get an opportunity to get signatures. He stayed as long as he could before he had to catch his flight, but then he had to put a hard end on the convention. Yeah, very nice guy. I got to talk a lot with Jeff Loeb as well. I got to have a really long conversation with Ryan Otley. Jeff Loeb is awesome. We'll talk about him when one of his comic books pop up. I'm just gonna open this real quick. Ooh, Dangle! Look at that. That is a lot. I'm going to open up the trade section because I have a feeling there's going to be some trades incoming.
I can smell you.
What is that from?
Maybe,
What movie? I can smell you.
all the heal across the room. What do you mean? I just
Say-
don't want to say it.
Say it again the way you said it.
I can smell you.
I can smell you.
This guy acted for like it was either a movie or it was either a game. And he says, I can smell you.
I can smell you.
And so like people use it as a meme, like how this guy sounded exactly like the actor.
Got it.
And the guy's like, oh, wait, say that again. And he's like, I can smell you.
You're cute, Jim. Oh, yeah. It was a fun con. It was small-ish. We got to meet a couple of new artists that you are going to see coming up in the next Turtles run, which, by the way, is being photographed and getting ready. Turtles will be in the next 2 weeks, so be warned. What you doing, baby? Hey, we gotta remember we're red card when I'm working.
I know, but look it up. It's true.
I'll look it up after work, okay? Thank you. What I need you to do is play your games.
And I am.
I know you've been here since 9:30, but
Okay, bye.
I love you. Take this with you so it doesn't get accidentally sent somewhere. I wouldn't put it up there. Okay, yeah, you can put it up there. It's fine. It's fine, Dangle. Squire Jimmy. Lord Brownie says hi.
Stop.
Buddy, gotta get out of there.
Why?
Get out of there.
I'm just little.
Get out of there.
But look it.
I know, but you gotta get out of there.
Okay. You're rude to me.
You're welcome.
Hey, so that means you are rude.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna say. Ow! Oi, 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 oi! Oi, oi, oi! Hello there.
Hello there.
I can smell you. Why were you laughing?
Because it's just funny the way you said it.
I can smell you. Rat 102, I can smell you.
So this is an artist that it's funny, a story about this artist. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, not what I wanted. Okay. So this artist, his name is Jevin Loop. Jevin is an artist that we were actually started to follow right before the con started. I'll take a look, Carlos. And we ended up meeting him in the parking lot And he gave us directions like, hey, wait a second, aren't you so-and-so? And he's like, yeah. We're like, we're DCD Collects. We were coming to talk to you. We just sent you a message. He goes, oh, I got the message. I'm supposed to meet with you guys. So, Jevin is doing really great work. He has his own IP. Nuke Rooster, which I think is just awesome. Just the whole thought. This was a fun little flip book that he was just handing out to show people some of his original IP. But you're going to be seeing some more of him. We think we're going to be working with him for Sheezy. Superman. For buying another on. Okay. All right, let me do it. Yes.
Oh my god.
That's going to be lucky number 7. You're going to need that right there now. What up, Duck? DCD Collects proudly presents Signed, Sealed, Delivered. 7 of 10 goes to Carlos via trade with Lord Brownie. All right, let's look. Let's get a Todd. The Amazing Spider-Man. That looks very Gabriel Dell'Otto, even though I'm pretty sure that's not Gabriel Dell'Otto's signature. But it definitely has a Dell'Otto vibe to it. This is an example of the book style that put David Nakayama on the map. The negative space style. It is a Dell'Otto. I thought his signature was different. I thought Dell'Otto had actually spelled Dell'Otto out on it. I really like that David did it in white. He understood the assignment. Oh, God, thank you. I love Dell'Otto's work. I will never be able to afford an original. But man, oh man, his covers are great. For those who don't know, Dell'Otto is in Italy. He is an Italian resident. So if you're wondering why he isn't at cons doing SIGs, it's because he's in Europe. All right, there you go. Oh, I love you, Jim. Thanks, man. You're so handsome.
Oyeta is tomatoes. I love meow meows.
Yeah?
Like, I eat them every day.
Oh,
Daddy, set a timer for 5 minutes.
okay. Why?
Because of my red card.
Well, no. The red card, it means you're just not supposed to talk. To me, while I'm working. You're allowed to talk. You just gotta let me focus on my job.
So I can, like, talk, like me making my fake, stream.
Well, you shouldn't do that anyway, but you can do that while you're on red card.
Why?
Because the red card point is to allow Daddy to work. Because the quicker he works, the quicker you go home.
Well, I don't want to go home.
That's too bad. Where was I? Oh, oh, there we go.
Oh, that was a 2. FART.
Uh-huh.
That made me the shift. 1, 2, 3.
Let me... I realized I didn't do it yet. Let me go through the con bundle. I realized I told you guys what it was, but I didn't actually show you. Talking about the guy with the rooster book?
Oh my god. Look, guys.
Jevin?
We have to get
All right. So, there is a Jevin flipbook. There is an original Jevin Loop sketch card. There is a Metal Amazing Comic Convention Las Vegas 2025 lanyard. May or may not have been worn by one of the members of DCD Collects during the show. There is an extremely limited Batman 169 Hush Ashcan signed by Jeff Loeb. Jeff Loeb, in addition to being a writer for most of the comic books that you have read from DC, he also wrote a movie called Teen Wolf and a series called Heroes, amongst others. It very well could have real DC sweat on it. Jeff is a producer, a movie writer, a television writer, and in his free time, a comic book writer. Also, very nice guy. There is a Ryan Ottley signed Amazing Spider-Man #1 or an Amazing Invincible #1 Amazon exclusive. So either way, you're getting at least some book signed by Ryan Ottley. What up, Money Mitch? He also did Commando. It's true. And then you're guaranteed an Uncanny X-Men #1 J. Scott Campbell exclusive, signed by J. Scott Campbell. He did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Listen, no joke. This is a pricey little thing to get. You will also get a signed and inscribed John Bailey, aka Jeff the Shark, poster.
I love Jeff the Shark.
There's only 2 of these, so the third person is getting the Amazing Con official poster and a Soundwave autograph. You get a twofer in that one. And then finally, a limited edition. You saw me open these every single day of the con. They sold out day 2, but not before I bought 3 of them and told Doug, he's like, you're going to open those? I was like, nope, Doug, no, I'm not opening those. Those are for the people. He's like, are you sure you don't want to open any more of those? I'm like, Doug, they're for the people. I had to fight Doug off from opening up these last 3 mystery boxes. There is a guaranteed autograph comic in here. There is a guaranteed con exclusive in here. And there are 3 additional books in here as well. So there are 5 comic books and 1 signed in here. I made sure these 3 did not get opened early. I am the people. So that is, if you were wondering what is in, what's in the box? That's what's in the box. The 3 major signers, well, 4. John Bailey was actually a pretty big get. 4 major signers and some original art. And I don't know what's in the 5-pack comic book thing. You'll have to figure that out yourselves. I like Lamp. It's way better packaging than that, right, Money Mitch? Yeah, listen, Money Mitch, I wasn't there last year, but from what Doug and Trevor said, this year's was a lot more professionally done. Was Doug at the Scotty Young auction? There was a Scotty Young auction? We're Venom!
Venom!
We gotta work on that, buddy.
Why?
Yeah, man. I was just showing off the con bundle. We only got 3 of those. John Bailey's really good. Well, so here's a secret I'm not allowed to tell you. And because I was told I'm not allowed to tell you, friggin' A, I'm telling you. Not all of the voiceover work for Deadpool was Ryan Reynolds. Some of the reshoots and some of the overdubs is actually John Bailey. John Bailey does Ryan Reynolds professionally. That sentence is not one I'd ever think I'd say out loud. So you never know. Some of the Deadpool you were listening to in the movie is actually John Bailey's overdub. Did you get the elusive Katie Bear auto? I got one better. I had dinner with her and her absolutely stunning husband. I sat right across from them and stared lovingly into his eyes. was good.
So like one of the new, well, not new, but I was playing one of these games.
It's true. See, told you from the man's mouth. So I had an Art by Katie bracelet. But now it is actually on the floor of an airplane as it's snagged on a seat as I stood up. Oh. Boy, that kind of does look like Doug. Except for Doug wears a nicer watch, Carlos. Adios, Doug. Hoping to get some Topper Harley in there. There you go.
Go get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
But it was fun. Playing footsie. Oh, they were rubbing knees. They were like knee deep in the rubbing. Literally. It was a thing. It was a thing.
He might be actually hacking.
So we went and had soup dumplings, and Mr. and Mrs. Crawford were they picked up the bill, which I still not pleased about. So
Yeah, he's hacking.
I'm playing a game called Hide the 20 with them,
I don't.
and they were very, very kind and gracious. And I've never had a soup dumpling before, but now that I've had one, I'm not lying when I say I don't know how I can't find them in LA. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to find soup dumplings now. And it's like, yeah, you got to go into like Chinatown because they don't exist elsewhere. And I'm like, wow. All right, I thought this would be like more common. Spoilers, they're not.
Oh, hell. I forgot they actually insulate that.
I might have, Blind Cat,
Oh my
or
God.
it might be in a package headed your way soon, or it doesn't exist at all. I'm going to leave you in a constant, you are going to be like, I better check the folds of everything because he may have stuck a $20 bill somewhere. I may have put it at the bottom of the bracelet bowl and somebody getting their free bracelet might have got it. I could have put it on the inside liner of the pink Stanley Cup that was there. It's not in your underwear, not yet. Not yet. You never know where it could be. It could be taped to the back of a piece of art of a deceased Black Panther. I don't know. I don't know where it is. It might not even exist at all. Who knows?
Shot.
Giggity. Oh, God. That would be impressive, because that one was on the wall. So only the top of it was connected to the wall. The bottom actually lifts pretty easily. So if I were to put a piece of double stick tape on a $20 bill, I would very easily be able to tuck it under there when I was adjusting it, saying it was crooked. That's right. Till the sweat drops down my nose. I think that's the lyric. You gonna go make me look in your garage? Oh man, wouldn't it be disappointing if it's not there?
No way. There's no trail. Trail is gone in the direction now.
I guess you'll never know.
Yes, all this is true.
Oh, what's going on, Mark? How you doing? Oh man, listen, I am excited that you got the draft done. I am excited to see the final. You best share it with us. You're punishing me for taking you to an awesome dinner. I'm not punishing you, I'm just making you work for it. Kate, when have you had to work for it? I mean, come on. Really? When have you not just batted your eyelashes and just got what you wanted? And he gave you a scavenger hunt for $20. There you go. I got endless entertainment for everyone involved. Right? That's what kids do to you. Oh, goodness. Now I'm craving soup dumplings. Yeah, well, there's a reason. The foie gras ones were very subtle. But I like them. Listen, I'm sorry. I made a mess while I was there. I was so hungry from that day of walking around that so much food got on the floor and on the table. It was as if I was trying to use chopsticks with only 2 fingers. That was the messy. I stood up and looked down and went, that is the messiest I have ever been eating in public. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Let them see me at my worst, and then they'll definitely love me at my best. But I made a mess of that meal. It might as well have been served to me in a trough the way I ate. I was so hungry. And mind you, we also had dinner at 9 p.m. after the entire con. So it's like we were all pretty starving. But no, Lee Cozy was there. John was there with his friend, which I'm a jerk. I forgot her name because I'm just a jerk. DCD Collects was there. Blind Cat Studios, Kate Crawford, Art by Katie was there. She had her friends. What is the Twitch name of your friend that was there? I don't want to say her real name if she doesn't talk about it. She's awesome, by the way. Durbit. Thank you, Durbit. Durbit is great. Awesome with hugs. Listen, if you get an opportunity to get a consenting Durbit hug, 100% take that offer. 100%. Good hugs. Good, solid. I give the hugs a 10. Listen, we all need hugs. We all need hugs.
I do.
Right, Jimmy? You need a hug too. Jimmy, I think you get a hug almost every single day, guaranteed.
I'm playing Fortnite.
I know, but not at the moment. But you've definitely had a hug today. We actually laid on the couch together, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you got
Oh my
some
God.
you got some snuggles.
Oh, and plus we even played my favorite game, Pokemon.
Durbit loves hugs, and I hate hugs, and she gets sad she doesn't get enough hugs. Well, there you go. If you see a Durbit, hug it. There you go. She's awesome. She was a unicorn.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Victory
Oh
Royale?
my god! Oh my god! No! No! I literally clutched that! Oh my god! That was a trick shot! Oh my god!
Yeah. Good job, man.
Oh my god!
She was a unicorn. She had, what was it, cat ears the second day?
It's like I'm being petrified. Oh,
Good job, man. I'll do it again.
I am.
Okay.
Shout out to Blitz Royale. It was Catwoman. So, Daddy.
Yes, honey.
So what I did is I have like the exotics. So every time I shoot and then I
Slow-mo.
have jump effects.
Yeah.
But it's not that kind of where you slow mo.
Okay.
It's different. And I had an idea.
You're dropping in.
I know. And then I had an idea of where I shot, and then I had a reload, and then I had the jump gravity effect. And then after that's over, then I used my Havoc shotgun and just shot the person jumping.
Good.
And I thought, I'm like, oh no, oh shoot, I'm about to miss it. And no.
You did good. All right. All right, we're almost done, Jimmy. So after that game, you should stop.
Take
And
your time.
no, we have to still go home and cook. So after this game, we're going to stop so it cools off and they can jump on your tablet for a little bit. Is it charging?
No. Actually, yeah, it is.
It is? Okay, good. Trying to think what else we did. I did something else. I don't remember what it was now. Something else in Vegas. What did I do in Vegas that I'm allowed to talk about? I know, right? The kid doesn't breathe. Oh my God, I never take pictures of food. I never take pictures I got to show you this picture of my breakfast. Does anybody like biscuits and gravy?
Rebooting my account.
Right, me too. Gotta find it. All right. Yeah.
Where you can't even mess
Check this out.
with the best player in the game.
Now I'm gonna zoom in on this. And I want you to keep something in mind. That is a coffee cup in the background. That is a quarter of an orange, to give you an idea of the circumference. Right? Those are 2 full biscuits with heavy sausage gravy. But underneath, right under there, in that shadow, it was Hash House. You're right. It was Hash House. Underneath, that is on a bed of garlic mashed potatoes that were pan-fried garlic mash. This was massive. This was gigantic. It was, I'm not joking, it was about this big. I mean, you know the size of our giant envelopes that we put graded books in? It was like the size of the giant envelope. I've never heard of Hash House.
Freeze, there's the police. Freeze.
You want a banana?
Sure, but it was on the table.
It's fine. You don't eat the outside.
4th place.
That's fine. I need you to slow down, relax, and eat a banana.
I can't put it.
Okay. I mean, I'll look it up. I don't know if it has. First time I ever saw it. It was freaking phenomenal, though. We ate there, I think, twice. Two or three times we ate there. It was so good. It was also right next to the con. That hash brown on those smashed pan-fried potatoes
Oh, I'm so hungry that I-
was so good. So good. Had I known day 1 that those were there, I would not have had them on day 3. I would have had them on day 1, day 2, day 3. It was worth every, it was like $17. Totally worth it. The sausage was huge chunks of sausage in the gravy. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Just order it next time you're there. I'm going to look it up now. Hash House in near me. The closest one is in San Diego. So yeah, it's about 3-4 hours from me.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you.
Maybe.
So there's your answer. I will be there for San Diego Comic-Con. Without a doubt. I'm only going to be SDCC for 2 days. Just Saturday, Sunday. I'll be there Friday night, but I will not be at the con Friday night. I will be at the con Saturday and Sunday. And then I will be doing the danger drive from San Diego to LA on Sunday, which I know is a terrible idea, but we don't have a choice. That's right, T-Bone will be there too. I'm probably going to cut out of the con early on Sunday, just so I can try to beat some of the traffic. Because it's not bad before 5, but once the con closes, or about an hour or 2 before, it's ratchet. Let me see if this is important. No? I don't think it is. It is, yes, Nurse Ratched. Exactly. Yeah. I think that's it. I think we'll call last call. All right, last call. Robin Thicke did a concert. We got to listen to him sing. Molly Hatchet did a free concert. I did not get to hear them play. I mean, we were mostly at the con the whole time. I took a 3-hour nap in the middle of the con because I'm old. But no, it was good. We had a lot of fun. Old Vegas is definitely more fun. You got some Blurred Lines. He played Blurred Lines last. I wasn't going to stay up that late. He started at 9. I think he ended at like 10:30. I wasn't. That's 10:30. Are you kidding me? I want to be in bed. Trevor and I were roommates. We shared a hotel room. It was awesome. I need it really loud to sleep, and he can sleep through anything, so it worked out perfect. Yeah. That was, I mean, really, we spent almost every waking moment at the con. Yeah, T-Bone did play some Golden Nugget poker. I got my dad $84. I got my dad a token from a slot machine that was the same set of machines he played when he got married in Vegas. And that was really it. I put $40, so I put money in to get my dad's token from the silver dollar machine. Got the silver dollar. It's actually it's a half ounce, not an ounce. Got that so I can mail it to him. And then that cost me about $34, which is 4 times the spot of a half ounce, but I digress. Then I put $40 of my own money into a slot machine and got 41. So I made $1 on my gambling in the slot machines. But I did lose 85 learning how to play Pai Gow, which you expect to lose money if you're learning to play. Dinner at 4:30, went to bed at 8:30. Pretty dang close. You are not far off. I think the latest we stayed up, Sapporo's, was like 10:30. I was up till 3 in the morning because I had trouble sleeping. But that's because I was on a ton of medication and probably drank too much iced tea before I went to bed. But I was in bed by 10:30 every night. Seriously. In Las Vegas for a weekend, and I was in bed at 10:30 every night. That was it. Yeah, because of my back, they put me on steroids, and mixing steroids with caffeine probably shouldn't have 5 glasses of iced tea at, 8 o'clock at night. Yep, T-Bone was back by 11. I can confirm that. It's all true. It's all true. All right, let me check the gate, then I'll move it along. And the gate is clear. All right, more fun tomorrow. The night is young, and you're so beautiful. Let's see who's streaming. The night is young, and you're so beautiful. No one is on. Okay, no one's on. That's it. We're done. Where is Lady Bagel? Lady Bagel? I don't know what a Lady Bagel is. All right. Oh, yeah. Yep. Bagel. That's right, Bagel. I just pronounced it wrong. Lady Bagel. Kruger. I love that movie. All right. Don't get me started. Folks, listen, we survived Vegas and we brought back goodies. Thank you for coming here and getting some of those goodies from us. We have more goodies for this week. We'll have even more goodies for the following week and even more goodies for the week after that. So listen, stay hydrated and, make sure you get what you want because we are coming in with a lot of stuff from Vegas. I love each and every one of you. Do me a favor. Take care of yourselves and each other this week so we can see you again tomorrow and the next day. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll try to remember more stories, but I don't think there were that many. Bagel and Loxley. Yes. Yes. Reading it is different than hearing it, Sapporos. All right, folks. I love you. Good night. I will see you tomorrow.